What it do? Bedtime crew. Hey man, listen, today I am here to talk about some of the most disrespected legacies in the UFC. Now, these are not going to be like a bunch of people. I've got like 5 people here that I really want to talk about. But the reason I'm bringing this up is because obviously we got Jon Jones versus Stipe Miocic coming up. Listen, kid, this is a badass fight. All right, dude. I know we all hate this matchup, but I do want to put some respect on Stipe Miocic's name because I see a lot of people really disrespecting his legacy and his resume and where he stands all time. There are people that genuinely think I'm a casual but have Stipe not even in their top 10 all time. Stipe's borderline top 5. All right, dude. And I know that I made a video talking about my top 20 all time. There's a lot of takes in that video that I don't agree with now. But one thing that I said was, if you beat someone twice, you're above them all time. What I mean by, mate, I didn't say that, okay? I didn't say that, mate. What I meant by that was, okay, listen, mate, this is what I mean, right? If your resume is comparable to somebody like Stipe and DC, pretty fucking comparable all time, I would say, right? There are people that have DC above Stipe all time. Like they have DC at 5, Stipe at 7 or some shit like that. I feel like when you have 2 top 10 guys and one of them beat the other guy twice, you're automatically above them. I know we all love DC. I know we all love Volk. I know we all love Jose Aldo. Mac should be above Jose Aldo all time. Islam should be above Volk all time. And Stipe should be above DC. That's what I mean. I'm not saying that fucking Dustin Poirier should be above Max Holloway all time, or Chris Weidman should be over Anderson Silva all time. That makes zero fucking sense. What I'm here to talk about is the UFC legacies that I feel like people really don't give any credit to. And the first one I want to talk about is Stipe Miocic, bro. People act like this guy's a fucking hello? This is that fucking heavyweight GOAT, dude. People act like this is a fucking... I don't even get it. I don't understand it. I know that right now he doesn't deserve a title shot. I'm not saying, oh, Stipe actually deserves a title shot. This is actually a badass fight, bro. But I see people talking crazy about my boy Stipe Miocic online, dude. This guy has one of the best resumes of all time. 5 UFC champions. 2 reigns as the heavyweight champion. Most defenses in the division. Which just shows how fucking hard heavyweight is to actually be... consistently. Even if you're skillful at heavyweight, you're still gonna get chinned, right? Like you never have like an undefeated heavyweight champion. All the best guys at heavyweight have been beaten by guys that most people would say are worse than them. And Stipe Miocic has beat 5 UFC champions, 3 title defenses. His best win is Jon Jones's best win is Stipe's best win as well. People glaze the fuck. Bro, you can't say GSP is above Jon Jones all time. Jones beat DC twice. Stipe beat DC twice. With 0 steroids. The fuck are you talking about, kid? Fabricio Verdum happened to beat this guy. I don't know if you heard of him. Fedor Emelianenko. Alright? Fedor's a fucking monster, dude. Verdum beat him. Stipe KO'd that guy. JDS beat him. Francis Ngannou. We all remember that classic, but I didn't say that, Stipe. Hey, don't lie, Stipe. I didn't say that. You're a little bit scared, Stipe. I didn't say that, right? Beat him. DC twice. I hate that I have to even mention this, but he was a UFC champion. Andrei Arlovski. I mean, come on, guys. Jones never beat Arlovski. I'm just saying. Okay? He also beat Alistair Overeem, which is a pretty fucking good win. Honestly, better than an Arlovski win, but when it's just purely UFC champions, Stipe has beat 5 UFC champions. Beat, Andrei Arlovski, Alistair Overeem, Mark Hunt as well. These are other guys that, you know, aren't like championship level fighters, but were good contenders at the time. Stipe Miocic's disrespect is fucking crazy, dude. People genuinely have this guy not in their top 10. I seriously think this guy should be above DC all time. When you actually look at his resume and what he accomplished in the sport. I'm sorry, like I know that he lost to Ngannou. I know that he lost to Steven Struve. But like I said, heavyweight, all the GOATs at heavyweight, every good heavyweight has lost, has been chinned, has been submitted. That's just the nature of this blob fat, like, fucking division. I think Stipe Miocic is like the Alexander Usyk of MMA. Like, he's one of the most skillful fucking heavyweights of all time. Seriously, I don't get the disrespect or people, like, confused when I glaze this guy. Genuinely one of the top 10 MMA fighters of all time. Better than Fedor all time, 110%. Better than DC. I will never understand. Like, people will put Dominic Cruz above this guy, bro. People will put Dominic Cruz above this guy. But yeah, Stipe Miocic, bro, show some fucking respect. All right, another guy that I really want to talk about and I really want to defend, dude. I will die on this fucking hill. All right, dude. Conor McGregor, you better put some fucking... Mate, stand your fucking base, yeah. I'm in my bay, bro. It's all outside, yeah. Starlet, pal. Look at the fucking moon outside. I'm just spamming Conor voice lines. But listen, dude. Conor McGregor has one of the best fucking title runs of all time. This is this... Oh, my God. Dude, it is fucking insane. Conor McGregor, there's nothing that pisses me off more than you say anything nice about Conor McGregor.
He lost to Nate Diaz, bro. He lost to
Fat journeyman Nate Diaz. Nate Diaz was ranked top 5 when he beat Conor McGregor, you stupid fuck. He was ranked top 5 at lightweight. He was coming off wins. People act like this guy's legacy is cooked because he lost to Khabib, while in the same sentence they put Khabib top 5. Khabib is not top 5 all time. I don't know if anyone needs to hear that, but dude, I just woke up and I felt the need to just rant about all these things. Conor McGregor has one of the best resumes of all time, one of the best title runs of all time. Great, like such an untouchable career at featherweight. Poirier, Mendez, Aldo, back to back, destroyed Jose Aldo. You can say, it's so funny too, because people would be like, Jose Aldo wasn't in his prime, bro. Jose Aldo was in his prime right until he stepped in the cage with Conor McGregor. The second his foot touched the mat against Conor McGregor, he left his prime, guys. And then he came back into his prime after that, guys. But yeah, like, I'm sorry, dude. The thing with Conor McGregor is, people bring up the Nate Diaz loss. Like I said, short notice up to, I'm sorry, imagine if Ilia Topuria accepted a fight against a welterweight on like a week's notice. All of you guys would be defending him if he lost. 110 fucking % you would be. Against a top 5 ranked guy, up 2 weight classes, 2 fucking divisions. You guys would be defending the fuck out of that guy. 110%, I know for a fact you would, because you do it with Volk and he moved up 1 division with a full camp and lost. And you guys do, oh my God, bro, he lost to a lightweight, bro. Islam's beating up featherweights, bro. But when it's Conor McGregor, oh my God, cancel this guy's fucking career, dude. This guy's a bum. And he schooled Eddie Alvarez, dude. I'm naming my kid 2016 Conor McGregor because that man could have beat literally fucking any human walking the earth. I don't give a fuck, dude. 2016 Conor McGregor owns you. He beats Khabib. I don't give a fuck. One of the greatest title runs of all time. One of the greatest careers of all time. Put some respect on this man's fucking name, dude. I hate the people that bring up this guy's losses as if he's not losing to top 30 fighters all time. Khabib, Poirier, like that's pretty much the only real ones. The fucking Nate Diaz loss. Are we gonna act like he didn't avenge that? Clearly up 2 weight classes again? Like, that's fucking bad. I don't know, dude. Call me a casual you want. Conor McGregor is one of the greatest fighters of all time. I feel like you can't say anything good about Conor McGregor's career without people shitting on you because of these fucking Khabib fans. But I'm just going to say it, dude. Conor McGregor's fucking goated, and I'm never going to act like this guy's a bum. He's literally one of the greatest fighters of all time. Some other underrated legacies that I feel like people really shit on that I want to defend a little bit. I'll do one more that I think most people would agree with me on if they actually use their brain. But then the last 2, I feel like people are going to find very controversial. But before I do that, TJ Dillashaw. I know that listen, let me make this very clear. I was celebrating this man's downfall very heavily. I was so happy when Cejudo beat him. Okay? I was very happy when Aljo beat him. I was very upset when he beat Corey Sandhagen. But you know what, dude? It's so weird that TJ Dillashaw has wiped from all-time conversations. But John Jones, bro, Jones is a GOAT, bro. Jones is a GOAT, bro. Even though he's literally popped for steroids more than anyone else in the UFC by a country mile. TJ Dillashaw, 1 test at flyweight. Your career is over. You're done. We hate you. This man beat Prime Renan Barão. He beat Cody Garbrandt, who Dominic Cruz got 50-45 by. Dominic Cruz, bantamweight GOAT, supposedly. Got schooled by Cody Garbrandt. This guy KO'd that guy twice. Beat Rafael Assunção. Beat Prime John Lineker. I know that's like saying Prime Johnny Walker, but let me just cook here a little bit. The biggest wins are fucking Prime Renan Barão, though. That's a crazy win. Dominic Cruz never fought that guy. TJ Dillashaw is one of the greatest bantamweights of all fucking time, and I'm sick of pretending that he isn't. Okay? I don't like TJ Dillashaw, but I'm going to give him his respects. Just like I have John Jones in my top 3 all time. I have Jones at number 2. I have GSP at number 1. And even then, that's me being really, really biased against John Jones. I still believe he's one of the greatest fighters of all time. I believe he would beat any man walking the earth in a fight, dude. All right, Dana, hire me. But TJ Dillashaw doesn't get that same credit from a lot of people, and I feel like he deserves it. He's one of the greatest fighters of all time, one of the greatest bantamweights of all time. And I wish he never did what he did, because we would have got him versus Jan. We could have got him versus Aldo. Like, we could have got so many cool fights. That's the biggest letdown with TJ Dillashaw here. He got his comeuppance. Like, he literally got KO'd in 20 seconds by Cejudo. That's tough. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's already punishment enough, bro. I would have never showed my face again after that. But, yeah, TJ Dillashaw gets a lot of disrespect. I understand why, but I feel like sometimes it's very overblown. And I feel like, you know what? I'm going to give TJ Dillashaw his flowers. Now, I'm going to talk about 2 UFC contenders that their career is pretty much wrapping up, but people really disrespect what they accomplished in the sport, and they kind of make them out to be bums, and I really disagree, and you'll never catch me like acting like these guys are nobodies or they didn't do anything in the sport. Brian Ortega is one of the best featherweight contenders of like in the division's history. What the fuck are you guys talking about? This guy lost to Diego. How can you simultaneously? This is what makes no sense to me. How can you simultaneously glaze Diego Lopez? Dude, Diego Lopez is freaking monster, bro. But then also say Brian Ortega's a bum. Like, it doesn't work. Those two things don't line up. Either Diego Lopez is a beast because he beat Brian Ortega, who's one of the greatest featherweight contenders in the division that never won the belt, or Brian Ortega sucks and therefore Diego Lopez is getting an easy win and getting fast-tracked to the title. You can't have both, but people try to have both. Brian Ortega, let me tell you about this kid. Beat Renato Moicano, beat Cub Swanson, first man to KO Frankie Edgar, destroyed TKZ, finished Yair Rodriguez. That is a fucking impressive resume. This was one of the hardest fights for Volkanovski in his prime. This was a tough matchup for Max Holloway in his prime. Brian Ortega is one of the greatest featherweight fighters that never won the belt. I don't get how people can... And dude, another thing that pisses me off about this, they will glaze literally everyone else that never won the belt, bro. These guys will fucking get on there and glaze TKZ. Oh, TKZ's a fucking legend, dude. You can't disrespect TKZ, bro. But Ortega, he's a bum. You know what I mean? These guys will fucking glaze Cub Swanson. Shut the fuck up, man. Brian Ortega is one of the best featherweights to never win the belt. I'm tired of the disrespect. Let him fucking rebirth, bro. Why are you gonna hate on a young brother trying to rebirth, dude? Now listen, I know his Instagram's very zesty. I know he gets on there and he's, listen, dude, like, you know, it's not a fumble if you complete the pass, bro. I wanted to lose to Lopez low key, bro. I spawned him with Grey Loot, bro. I wanted to play Ford on the sphere, but Dana didn't let me, dude. So I had to ruin his plans and lose the belt, bro. But like, I know he's on the decline, but let's put some fucking respect on this man's name. I'll never understand it, dude. I'll never understand it. Entertaining fighter, very talented, great wins on his resume in his prime. Brian Ortega is one of the best featherweights to never win the belt. People act like this guy's a fucking bum, literally. And like I said, and they'll glaze Diego Lopez, but also act like Ortega sucks. That doesn't make any sense, bro. That doesn't make any sense. And they do the same thing to Yair Rodriguez. When in UFC 290, when Volk beat Yair Rodriguez, one fight earlier than Ortega, people, oh my god, Volk's top 5 all time. Holy fuck, Volk's the greatest featherweight of all time. Oh my god, Volk beat Yair Rodriguez in round 3. Oh my god. You know what I'm saying, dude? How the fuck does that work, all right? Now, some of you may be inclined to agree with me on this take, but I know the next one, I'm really pushing it here. But I've always said this. I'm not going to change my opinion on it. Colby Covington is one of the greatest fighters to never win the belt in the welterweight division. I'm tired of the disrespect, bro. He fought like shit against Leon Edwards. Leon Edwards is boring as fuck. The fact that he didn't finish Colby Covington in that fight is actually insane because that was like the worst version of Covington we've ever seen. And he still, in round 5, locked in and took down Leon Edwards. Bilal Muhammad proved that if Colby Covington actually showed up, he could have beat Leon Edwards. With pressure, with wrestling, with his cardio. Yeah, dude. And the thing about Colby Covington, it's just like I said with the other ones. They will glaze the fuck out of Gilbert Burns. They'll glaze the fuck out of Wonderboy. They will glaze RDA. Colby Covington beat RDA in his prime. He beat all these UFC champions that are on his resume, and people beat them one fight before or one after and get credit for it. Damian Maia, people give Kamaru Usman credit for beating Damian Maia. He literally got saved by the referee when Maia was on his back. Colby Covington never had Damian Maia on his back in his life. He left him in a puddle of blood. The fuck are you talking about, dude? RDA, prime RDA. Colby Covington beats him. Oh, dude. He literally almost lost to a lightweight, bro. But then every other RDA fight, this guy's a fucking legend, bro. We gotta respect RDA. He's one of the best fighters of all time. The fuck are you? RDA would beat McGregor, bro. But Colby Covington beating him, RDA sucks. You know what I'm saying? Robbie Lawler. One fight before he fought Colby Covington, he was top 5. The second he steps foot in the cage with Colby Covington, oh my god, he's beating up old man Robbie. Robbie was top 5 before that fight. Robbie, you guys literally all agreed that Robbie Lawler against Ben Askren was a bullshit stoppage and he was going to win that fight. The second he steps foot in the cage with Colby Covington, who's also a wrestler with no striking at the time. Oh my god, Colby Covington just beating up washed fucking fighters. What sense does that make, bro? What sense does that make, dude? Literally, what the fuck are you talking about? The Jorge Masvidal fight, people always bring this, oh, he beat up washed Masvidal and got a title shot. Kamaru Usman beat Masvidal one fight earlier and got put pound for pound number 1. What sense does that, like, do you see what I'm saying? Like, how the fuck does that make any sense? Masvidal one fight earlier, you beat him. Oh my god, put this guy pound for pound number 1. One fight later, Colby Covington 50-45s him. Oh yeah, of course, dude. He beats up Masvidal, bro. What the fuck, man? Tyron Woodley finishes him. Last time I checked, Marty Fake Newsman didn't finish Woodley. Last time I checked, who else didn't finish him? Gilbert Burns didn't finish Tyron Woodley, but Colby Covington did, kid. Yeah, he literally beat up guys that Usman got a title shot. Like, it should have been... That's another thing. That's the last thing I want to talk about with Colby Covington's resume, dude, if you're still here. He was supposed to get a title shot before Kamaru Usman. He literally earned the title shot before Usman did. The only reason Usman got to fight Woodley first was because Colby Covington dared to be injured when he was interim champ and they stripped him. But nobody gives a fuck because they don't like him. So everything on his resume was completely washed. You can't give him any credit. You can't say that he won 3, 4, and 5 against Usman in the second fight, even though everyone was rooting for him at the time. You listen to the crowd rewatching that fight. But yeah, dude, I think Colby Covington gets so much shit. People act like he's a bum, but he has one of the best resumes in the welterweight division. That's just a fact. He has a better resume than Gilbert Burns. That's a fact. He would beat Gilbert Burns in a fight right now, and prime for prime, he would beat Gilbert Burns. That's a fact. But people glaze Gilbert Burns, and they hate on Colby Covington. That's my thoughts on it. Let me know down below, though. Who do you think gets the most disrespect all time? Who's like a fighter that you feel like you're not allowed to glaze whatsoever? Drop that in the comments down below. I'm sure the comments will just be like, Shamil's Gaziev's resume is completely disrespected or some shit like that. But let me know your thoughts down below. If you guys enjoying the videos, drop a like, subscribe to the channel, go follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Bedtime MMA. I felt like dropping a rant today. I'm probably going to be dropping a rant about UFC 309 as well because that bout order is fucking atrocious. But yeah, let me know your guys' thoughts down below. Drop a like, subscribe, follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Bedtime MMA. I will see you in the next video, boys. Goodbye.